You can bet on passion. You can bet on power. You can bet on glory.
There are now 3 multiple Grade 1 winning sons of Fort Wood at stud in South Africa. All of Horse Chestnut, Dynasty and Elusive Fort are Equus champion thoroughbreds. In 2006, Elusive Fort was afforded the champion Equus stayer for his term. But in actual fact, Elusive Fort was a very, very fast horse. He was effective over 1,300 meters to 2,400 meters.
1 million's on the line now. It's the Derby race, and out in front is Spitsbergen from Benny Blue. Paris to Peking's going to go through on the far side. White Sun's back in the 4th spot. Then came Elusive Fort in the middle. It's got 5 lengths to go. Sunscreen's racing in behind that. Paris to Peking as they race down to the final 400. Benny Blue in the white face coming out of the pack. Like it hot's on the stand side. Sunscreen behind that Elusive Fort. Paris to Peking on the far side. Benny Blue races in the middle. Sunscreen behind that on the outside. Paris to Peking, Sunscreen and Benny Blue. Elusive Fort is coming home on the far side of the track. It's open. Elusive Fort is powering his way home on the very far side. And Elusive Fort's come home best of all. Well done to Ibrahim Khan. You can go and light that cigar now as Elusive Fort comes home best. Mark Khan and Jeff Woodruff.
After his victory in the South African Derby, Elusive Fort was sent down to KwaZulu-Natal. His first start there was the Daily News 2000.
800 to go, Elusive Fort striding out freely those 3 parts of the length. He's got his ears pricked in front, Elusive Fort. Top of the lane in the Daily News, and Elusive Fort now kicks on 1.5 lengths. Sunscreen to the outside. Moneybags are starting to weave his way through as they come down to the 200. Jagged Ice is running on. Elusive Fort to dig down. Jagged Ice on the inside. Moneybags. Hunting Towers running late on the outside. Hunting Towers swooping through on the outside. Elusive Fort and Jagged Ice though. Elusive Fort fights on hard. They get there. Elusive Fort top class up front from Jagged Ice. Hunting Tower in behind these, fighting down to the line. Touch and go. Elusive Fort fought them off, I think, wins that short-haired decision.
Well, in hindsight, we all have 20/20 vision. But if you take a look at the result, the second horse, Jagged Ice, was subsequently going to run 3rd in the Vodacom Durban July the following year. Hunting Tower was going to win the Vodacom Durban July, and behind that was Eye of the Tiger, who was the winner of the Vodacom Durban July in the very self-same year. After a very rough passage in the Vodacom Durban July, Elusive Fort was sent back to Johannesburg, where he contested a 1,300-meter race at Newmarket on the 10th of October. Thought to be a trifle sharp for him, Elusive Fort was nothing short of spectacular.
At the 400-meter marker, it's still Jam Alley in front, with Elusive Fort now moved up and took over. And it's Elusive Fort who now goes on. Benny got out, looks to run on, but Elusive Fort is now sprouting his wings with 150 to go. And it's Elusive Fort clear by 5 lengths. And it's a smashing comeback run from Elusive Fort. He won by 7.
2 successive wins over Quickwood and Biarritz followed, one in the Hawaii Stakes over 1,400 metres at Turffontein, and the other in the Grade 1 Horse Chestnut Stakes over 1,600 metres.
Got about 3 or 4 lengths to make up on the leader with 350 metres left to go. Elusive Fort the leader. Emperor Napoleon's moved up to him on the stand side. Biarritz is racing there between them. National Spirits further back, then Fork Lightning. Elusive Fort's in front. The younger horses are coming at him now. Biarritz and Emperor Napoleon, but here's Elusive Fort just in front, and his message is have respect. Elusive Fort won it from Biarritz behind that, and National Spirit, who's back on the far side. Emperor Napoleon over towards their outside, one of those as far as that 3rd position goes. But have respect for your elders.
In conclusion, Elusive Fort is one of 3 multiple Grade 1 winning sons of Fort Wood at stud. He is from the incomparable E family, which includes all of Epoch, Ecurie, Empress Club and Ilisi, to mention but a few of the brilliant progeny that hail from Argentina. He stands at the Ark and Seal stud. Contact Craig Carey on 021 864 1603 or 082 654 5169. Further inquiries can be directed to craig@arkandseal.co.za or visit the Ark and Seal website on www.arkandseal.co.za. Syndicate inquiries may be directed to Peter de Beyer on 082 452 5572, and you may email Peter on pdebeyer@telcomsa.net. Elusive Fort, a son of Fort Wood, out of the secret prospector mare Ever Seeking. He stands 16 hands 1 inch, and perhaps an element of irony. He was bred by Michael de Kock at the Wilgeborgsdrift stud. He now stands at the end of the rainbow at Ark and Seal.